With home run number 57.
Swing and a miss. Got him on the changeup. And Raleigh down on strikes, and they're 2 away. All right, 2 out, nobody out.
Welcome back to Baseball Extra, your ultimate source for all things baseball. Tonight, we are diving deep into a game that had everything: dramatic comebacks, missed opportunities, and pitching duels that kept us guessing until the very end. The Boston Red Sox, fresh off some exciting wins, were looking to complete a rare sweep against the formidable Tampa Bay Rays at their home turf. Could they do it? Let's break it down, pitch by thrilling pitch. The Red Sox started the day with a boost of good news. A familiar face was back. After a month-long absence, William Abreu was back in the lineup, bringing a much-needed spark to the team. Everyone was buzzing, hoping his return would ignite their offense. On the mound for the Red Sox was Conley Early, who had been nothing short of fantastic in his previous outings. He was coming off a dominant stretch, but tonight was different. For the first time, he wasn't facing his usual foe, the Oakland A's. The pressure was immense, and the Rays were ready to test him. Meanwhile, the Tampa Bay Rays countered with right-hander Joe Boyle, who was on fire after delivering his best performance of the season against the Toronto Blue Jays. Could he replicate that magic tonight and shut down the Red Sox offense? The stage was set for an epic pitching showdown. Early in the first inning, things got tense for Boyle. With 2 outs, a walk and a base hit put Red Sox runners on every base. Brayman at third, Yoshida at second, and Gonzalez at first. Bases loaded. Now, as we've seen on Baseball Extra, the Red Sox have struggled in these high-stakes situations lately, but tonight felt different. They were overdue for something big. The crowd held its breath, and then Boyle, with incredible composure, struck out the side on 3 pitches, getting the last batter with a slider right in the zone. The Red Sox left the bases loaded, a huge missed opportunity in the early game. Conley Early, despite his impressive track record, he was only the 20th pitcher in Red Sox and baseball history since 1901 to record 18 or more strikeouts in his first 2 starts, found himself in immediate trouble. The Rays, unlike the A's, were not intimidated. Tonight, it wasn't the same dominant Early we'd seen before, at least not through the first 3 batters. The Red Sox had their chance with the bases loaded and failed to score. Now it was up to Conley to shut down the Rays. But with runners on second and third, and only 1 out, Christopher Morel stepped up to the plate. The first pitch was a bullet, a fair ball screaming down the left field line. Simpson scored, Yandy came to third, and Morel cruised into second with a 2-run double. Just like that, the Rays jumped on top, 2-0, in the first inning. You simply cannot walk 2 batters in the first and expect to get away with it, especially against a team like the Rays. The Rays weren't done. With second and third and only 1 out, one of their hottest hitters, 40s, hit a grounder to third. Bregman grabbed it and threw home, but it was a low throw, juggled and blocked by Wong at home plate. The runner scored, Morel moved to third, and the Rays extended their lead to 3-0. It was a critical mistake by Bregman. He had plenty of time, but the throw wasn't good. The Red Sox made a huge error, and it cost them. So, as we headed to the second inning, the Rays led 3-0, courtesy of Joe Boyle's resilience and the Red Sox's miscue. Boyle continued his dominance, striking out Rafael Devers on a 99 miles per hour fastball. Then, William Abreu, fresh off the injured list, stepped up. Boyle appealed a check swing, and it was strike 3. 3 consecutive strikeouts for Boyle, who was just lights out. That's the kind of stuff you love to see from a pitcher, especially after a tough first inning. He bounced back by striking out the side with the lead in hand. The only RBIs for the Rays in those early innings came off Christopher Morel's bat, that bases-loaded double to left field. Later, in the 4th inning, with a man on first, Lowe slashed a base hit to the left field corner. Morel played it off the sidewall, and Gonzalez, at third, was waved home. Carson Williams made a strong relay throw, and Gonzalez was out at the plate by a country mile. What a tremendous throw by Williams after a quick feed from Morel. It was a double the other way from Nathaniel Lowe, but Williams' incredible defense saved a run for the Rays. With a man on second and 1 out, Rafael Devers, who had struck out in a 9-pitch battle his first time up, stepped back to the plate. This time, he connected with a fair ball. The runner from second was sent home. The throw came to second. The tag was applied, and he was safe. A run scored, making it 3-1. Devers literally put it right on the line, and the Red Sox were within 2 runs. The Red Sox bullpen was active, with Greg Weissert loosening up. Conley Early had settled down nicely since that first inning, holding the Rays to just 1 run on 66 pitches through 4 1/3. Kevin Cash, the Rays manager, pointed to Cole Sosa to come in. Boyle's night was done after 4 1/3, perhaps not as dominant as his Toronto outing, but he'd allowed only one run. Now, with a single, the Red Sox could tie things up. Yoshida was at third, Gonzalez at second, and Sosa was trying to get one more out. Lowe found himself in the exact same situation as the first inning. Bases loaded, 2 down. He had struck out against Joe Boyle then. Sosa went into a high set and pitched. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a changeup down, and the side was retired for the second time tonight. Lowe fanned with the bases loaded, leaving the Red Sox with another massive missed opportunity to chip away at the lead. Clevenger was on the mound now, with a strike count. Then, Brendan Lowe, who batted 195 against left-handed pitching, but a solid 281 against righties this year, stepped up. This was a matchup the Red Sox liked, if they could execute their pitches. But Lowe got a hold of one. It went high in the air, number 30 for Brandon Lowe. He sent it out of here to straightaway right field, and the Rays took a commanding 4-1 lead. It was Lowe's second time in his career hitting 30 homers, a no-doubter to right. With fireworks going off in left field, the Rays led 4-1. He joined Evan Longoria and Carlos Pena as the only other Rays to have multiple 30 home run seasons. Heading into the 7th inning, the Red Sox needed a miracle. They had runners at first and third with nobody out. Baseball Extra has seen teams come back from worse, but these missed chances were piling up. Bases loaded twice, nothing to show for it. First and third, no outs. They had to make something happen now, and they did. A ball into right field. Duran scored. Trevor moved to second and pulled up there, making it 4-2. 2 consecutive hits to begin the inning. Now 1 down. Here's Rojas. A 2-run game, 4-2 Rays. Story at second, Bregman at first. A base hit into left field. He was going to be safe, and he got in there at home plate. The Red Sox scored again. A base hit by Rojas Gonzalez, and the Red Sox were within 1 run. This was about moving the line, not trying to do too much. Nathaniel Lowe, who had a tough night with a run scored but 2 big strikeouts, stepped up again. Swing and a miss. This time, he got him with a changeup, and for the 3rd time with runners on base. Lowe struck out tonight, but there was still one more big out to get in the 7th. It was a Ray Killer moment, and now it was on Rafael Devers, who had a chance to deliver another RBI. After his double in 3 turns tonight, he popped it up in the inning. Who had it? First base side. It was Tristan Gray, dancing with it, under it, and made the catch on the grass. Brian Baker gave up 2 runs, but maintained the lead. Baker was inheriting runners at first and second, and the Red Sox needed his big fastball. He faced Christopher Morel, who had a 2-run double for the Rays' first 2 runs today. Morel had a chance to break this game wide open. He took a pitch, belted it for a long home run in the 6th inning, and now, badly, he put him on. The bases were loaded with nobody out on ball 4, and then a line drive hit, a base hit, scores. Here came Rafael. The throw home was not in time, and Morel had driven in 4 runs. The Rays extended the lead to 6-3 now in the 8th inning, and there was still nobody out. The pitcher hadn't shown the cutter, hadn't shown the changeup, but you just have to have more than one pitch, even out of the bullpen. Morel continued his incredible night with a single, and everyone moved up 90 feet on a blistering line drive through the middle. He had now faced 3 batters and allowed all 3 to reach. The first 5 batters had gotten on base in this inning. Bases still loaded, 6-3 Rays. Jake Mann, stepping up to the plate, who had pinch hit and struck out his last time up. He hit it in the air to center. Rafael lined it up. He made the catch. Low tag and came home. The throw went to third, high, backed up by the side. It was a sacrifice fly from Mann. A run scored, and the Rays had a commanding 7-3 lead. The Rays were wrapping up their home schedule, looking to go 41-40 at home this year, and they brought on Pete Fairbanks to close it out. Chris Gray stepped on the bat, and the Rays closed out the home portion of their schedule with a 7-3 victory over the Boston Red Sox. While the Red Sox took the series, this was a game of truly missed opportunities. They had so many chances to pile up more runs, but the Rays, with timely hitting and strong pitching, shut them down when it mattered most. That's all for this thrilling recap on Baseball Extra. What a game! If you enjoyed this in-depth analysis of a truly wild baseball game, please hit that like button and subscribe to Baseball Extra for more exclusive content, game breakdowns, and all the latest news from around the league. We're passionate about baseball, and we know you are too. Thanks for watching.